You all might have noticed the jump cut, that this is part 3. Let's just call this part 3, even though it's really just continuation part 2, because part 2 had, I ran out of space, so... Let's say Deku had a brother that didn't get the mutation quirk and was actually quirkless. So Bakugo wanted to focus on the villain, not the quirkless. And... When Deku's brother saw... When Soundwave's brother saw Deku, he was broken. He broke down. Because he was like, that's my brother, man. My bro. And he thinks it's all Bakugo's fault because, he hurt him in so many ways. Because he would see the abuse and torture that his brother went through, and he couldn't do anything because he was quirkless. But All For One gave him his, but One For All gave him, but he has One For All now, so he wants to save his brother and get him back. Even though he's having the time of his life, being a villain, hanging out with Twice, or Samantha and Baku, bro. Okay. Forest training camp. Let's say that Deku was teleported to teleport everybody, and he went to the mountain cliff instead of Muscular. So he saw Kota, and Deku's a big fan of children, right? He loves children, so he starts playing with them. Kota was scared at first, but then he realized, oh, it's a metal man with a bird hawk, and he's cool, or he's chill. So he's speaking stuff, he's talking to him. And Deku's little brother, he's younger than him. They're twins. Wait a minute. He's younger than him, just that Deku went first. He came out first as a metal baby, and Zuma came out second, 15, a minute later. 2 minutes, 5 minutes. So he came up to get Kota because of villain attack, and he just saw Deku playing with him. Alright, he was playing with Deku's hawk, Laserbeak, and Deku was just watching over him, making sure that none of the other villains come up and try to hurt the beautiful being. And Deku's main goal was just assist if things went wrong, so he didn't actually have to fight anybody. He was just chilling like a villain. So his brother came up, and he's like, Izuku, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here, you're a villain. And he just turns around, oh hey little bro, how you been? Sorry, but you're gonna have to leave right now. I'm sort of in the middle of my work. Me and Laserbeak gotta go in a minute, cause, villain attack and everything. And he's like, I can't let you burn down, destroy this. I can't let you become a villain. And he's like, why can't I? I was born for this. It's like, no you weren't, you were born to become a hero. He was like, even the doctor said my quirk was villainous. And he's like, you don't know that. The day I was born, the doctor said, do you want to get rid of him? He looks villainous. And he's like, you don't have proof. And he plays a recording of them saying it, because he records everything. Alright? So he's just like, and he plays every time someone called him a villain. And then he plays the time that Izuma was a bit of a dick. He realized what his actions caused. He likes to press down and pretend that he didn't call his brother a villain a lot behind his back. But he plays the recordings of Izuma calling him a villain. And Izuma was like, I didn't mean it. I just didn't want to be hurt. And Dad's like, you didn't want to be hurt. No. You just wanted to see me suffer. Cause I want that edgy shit, right? I want that dark shit, alright? That good shit, that good. That good. So, they have a battle, and Deku's winning because he's Soundwave. Every single time Deku's in a fight, he's winning because he's Soundwave, right? Soundwave motherfucker, and he has super strength, and he's made out of metal stamina, and he doesn't run off of Energon, he runs off of regular food meals. Yeah, he ran off of regular food meals. So, next, what's next? What the fuck is next? What am I? They have a battle, Izuma was smarter than Ken and Deku, so he knew to let it flow. Let the power flow. Don't know why All Might didn't just tell him. He's a shitty ass teacher, nigga. He's a shitty ass teacher. So, yeah, they'd be throwing punches and kicks. Deku blocking easily, sort of being like a tutor for him while they're fighting. Because that's still his brother. And Kota's watching this and he's like, hey, why are you two fighting? And Izuma's just like, he's a villain. Deku responds with, I'm only a villain because you want me to be one. You called me one yourself, right, little brother? And Kota'd be hearing the shit. He'd be hearing the little voice clips of Izuma calling him a villain, and all the faith that Izuma had and that Kota had in Izuma just went away, and he blasts water at Izuma because he's like on that fuck Izuma shit now, because he's hearing all the recordings that Soundwave had. And he's like, Soundwave, I want to go with you. I want to become a villain. And Soundwave's like, oh, I got a new recruit all by myself, guys. I did it. So he takes out Izuma, saying sorry whilst knocking him out. He picks up Kota. He picks up Kota, transforms, flies down, and says, hey, you guys don't mind if I take this with me. And like, hey, give him back. And Soundwave is just like, he wants to come with me. Because just like, yeah, I want to become a villain, the strongest villain. And then he's like, oh, by the way, Muscular's with us. I can kill him if you want me to. No one really likes him. He whispers that to Kota, and Kota's like, you can? And he's like, yes, I can. Heck, you can assist in it. Because Soundwave is really good with children. Laserbeak is also good with children because they bitch, why not? Because villain Kota, man, villain Kota. We gotta get our villains up in here. So they have 2 extra villains now, I think. Yeah, they got 2 extra villains. Everybody that was captured or died or something was captured. Except for Muscular, that way they get a chance to kill him. So Twice, Dobby, that guy, yeah. They're just attacking to try and kill some of the rising heroes, and they kill Sue. Let's just say Sue. Yeah, Sue, Ida, and Monoma, because nobody gives a shit about him. And they all hear it and like, no, not Monoma. Anything but him. They capture Monoma, actually try to get him to become a villain. He says no, and then they kill him on the spot. Deku's still holding Kota, by the way, like a baby in his arms. And Samantha's just like, so you're gonna put him down? He's like, no, never. He is my child. He is now Kota Soundwave. Kota Wave. And he's just like, your last name is Wave? No, but Kota Wave sounds much better than Kota Midoriya. Am I right? He's just like, yeah. So they kill Monoma. Kill the other 2 that I said. And that's about all they killed. After the forest training camp. Let's say that they tried USJ one more time. They tried to go back to the USJ, just that they didn't know that. This time, it's just Samantha, Bakugo, and Soundwave that go. So they call each other by their nicknames, their childhood nicknames. So they all call Bakugo Kachan, they call Deku Soundwave. Soundwave, he's the only one that got a cool name because he looks the coolest out of all of them. And Bakugo's like, dude, you wanna know the only reason you got a cool nickname? Deku responds, because I'm the one that looks the coolest, and he's like, exactly. So, Deku hasn't actually had to transform into giant regular Soundwave yet, not once. Just at this time, All Might is there because he knows that villains might attack. And Izuma is broken at this point mentally and a little bit physically because they hate him now very much. Well, they don't actually hate him, they just think that he failed. All Might doesn't think that he failed. He said that you tried your best. Sure, it was about against someone your age, and sure, you might have lost, and sure, like, you're a failure, but hey, you tried your best. So he sends out Laserbeak to scout, and he says, All Might, and the rest of Class 1A is there. Aizawa isn't there because he was injured fairly badly. Pick up your weapons and take it. Blood on the money. This isn't your last chance. Make it out alive. So, okay. Deku opens a portal in, and they're at the bottom, and Deku is just like, hello, greetings. We're here to fuck you up. So All Might charges at Deku because he's the biggest threat. Laserbeak just shoots him in the kneecaps. No, he shoots him in the arms, just that it doesn't actually really penetrate. Just that it doesn't do that much damage. So he be charging at Soundwave. You know him, charging. He throws a punch. Soundwave. He blocks it. Alright, he blocks it. Sure, he gets sent back a little bit. But Bakugo and Samantha are focused on the students. Because they know that Deku is actually the strongest out of all of them. So he takes on All Might. I forgot something. I'll just put it and say that they do something today. So he be fighting All Might. He be putting the moves on All Might. He sweep the legs, deck him in the schnoz. He deck him in a schnoz. Alright, the schnoz, fat schnoz, with his elbow. And since he's metal, that hurt him. And so he uppercuts All Might. All Might throws another punch. Throws another punch, and that actually hurts Deku a little bit. You see him wince a little. So he be doing the martials, the arts. He take out a gun, transform his arm into the gun, and shoots out of his feet. All Might dodges. His accuracy is like a stormtrooper right now, because they're actually important characters. All Might is an important key character right now, so. Well, I could not follow. I don't have to follow the story. No, fuck it. He kills All Might. This is a world where villains take over. Fuck it, yeah. In a world. Alright, stop with the tangents. So he be fighting All Might, and he hits him in the leg. So there goes his mobility. And Deku's playing with All Might because he wants to have fun with his meal. Let's have fun with this meal. But All Might, he shoots all of his both his legs out. Alright, All Might's holding on the best that he can. But he throws a punch, and once he lands the punch, he deflates. And Deku's and Deku gives us, fuck. Shit, I think I'm in trouble. Deku gives a villainous speech that's basically summed down to, see this, everyone? This is your savior. This is your symbol of peace. And I took him down. What are you gonna do without him now? Tell me. What is your goal? And it's like an execution, so All Might's on his knees in front of Deku, alright, facing the students. Deku has the gun to his head. Alright, and he pulls the trigger. Alright, he pulls the trigger. He pulls the fucking trigger, man. Izuma gets mad. Alright, real mad. Wait. He pulls the trigger, and then a bang, and then confetti. Because Deku Deku's Deadpool, and Bakugo and Samantha are like, "What the hell, Soundwave?" And he's like, "Guys, I had to. We can't kill him yet. It's all a part of my plan. It's all part of my plan." And his tone changes instantly when it says "part of my plan," and they all realized, "Oh shit, he's smarter than all of us combined. Probably, it smells like he's probably smarter than my dad." So Deku says, "We're retreating now. Let's go." So Deku transforms. He's waiting patiently for them. They run back to Deku. He transforms. They fly off, and then they realize, hold up. So he's able to take down All Might. He's smart. He can open portals. He has a bird that can scout, and he can fucking fly. Bitch. Shit, hold on. They're coming. Oh no. They wait a really long time, months for All Might to heal. He heals, and then they captured say Tokoyami. They captured Tokoyami. Tokoyami. So same team go to save him. The same thing goes as before, just that they don't capture All For One. All For One gets killed, and Deku is actually the one that killed both of them. And Samantha agreed with this plan because she's like, if it's for no, All Might kills All For One on purpose, and he planned to put it off as an accident, but then Deku kills him. And All For One passed on his quirk to Samantha, so now she's the king, but really she's the queen, but really Deku's the king. So yeah. Deku transforms, and he allows everybody to get in, and then they blast off. Alright. They go to the same base that they had in the newer one. But since All Might's dead, everybody lost hope. And Deku puts together a plan to raid UA. Full raid. Alright, no holding back. Take down everyone, kill everyone. No capturing, killing. So they assemble as many villains as they could. They get 200. 200, that's a fair fight, because they have Deku. They have fucking Soundwave. They have Boom Boom Boy and Soundwave. Bakugo has been training a lot, so they teleport there. Deku, Samantha, Bakugo, and the main league are out first. And all the heroes and all the students, because they need all the power. It's just all the heroes. All the students are in the classrooms cowering in fear. Because they know that Deku will not be holding back a single fucking bit. From what they gathered, he's emotionless unless you're his friend. They left Kota with Kurogiri. Left Kota with Kurogiri because they can't leave Kota alone. So Deku opens the warp gate and they all march into war. Deku thinks that it's finally time for him to go all out. So he transforms into, hold on.